than it is normally. You know, it's less than it used to be. Not less than it's normally. Less than it used to be, and I'm actually playing on the patch after that was changed, so it is a little bit of a shorter channel time, but it's still significant enough that if you have a stun at the ready, you can just throw it. That being said, not everyone has those kinds of stuns. But regardless, so here you see our Malphite being a little bit over-aggressive in this lane. I don't really think it was a good idea for him to do that. I don't really understand what he's trying to do exactly. He started with a Doran's Ring, so that tells me that he's trying to look at having mana, and so he wants sustain maybe, or he's looking at having AP for his Q, which means he's Q harassing. Both are things I don't necessarily agree with on him. Here you see me just kind of trying to drain this minion there. Good crit throw there to guarantee to get the last hit. I guess because this is my first Fiddles game, I mentioned in another video that I would discuss sort of how I play Fiddles. So I go 9-0-21, obviously getting all of the great utility masteries. And then I go Magic Penetration Reds, 2 Ability Power Quints, 1 Health Quint, I think, and either, I think, Cooldown Reduction Blues, I think, is also what I get there. And then Yellows of Mana Regen per levels. The reason being is I really, really like having pretty decent amount of mana. There you see me kind of walk in, I throw the Fear and the Drain and the Ignite. I get everything I can on him, basically, to put him down. Of course, Sona gets away, but she's got very, very little mana at this point. And to be honest, neutralizing their range carry, much more beneficial to our team than necessarily neutralizing their support. Especially once he hits 6, he'll have easy harass. And honestly, Sona can't really hold the tower against us. You know, we do a lot of damage. She really has to hit 6 before it becomes serious. There you see us blocking her advance a little bit with the silence and all that stuff. And now we've got really good lane control. You know, I expect that we'll probably see their Fiddles coming down at some point. In fact, I'm pretty sure he comes down pretty soon after we go all out getting our awards. There you see the Sona really, really. Oh, there's the heal from her. So she's still a little bit hurt. She's got to realize that she can't go super aggressive unless someone shows up. Hence why the Corki's right here. But generally speaking, that, you know, they weren't really going to press that aggressive. So the things I like about Fiddles and the things that I don't like. He's immensely good in lane. He's got a really good sustainability. And honestly, his disables make him really great at basically playing keep away against casters and champs that require abilities to really do the majority of their damage. This includes, of course, certain melee range ADs, certain range carries that do use abilities in the early game because their normal attacks, while they do decent damage, they may or may not have exactly the perfect range for it, compared to the range on say my silence. And his combo is pretty easy to pull off. You know, the silence fear combo with the drain. It's pretty easy to pull off and almost guarantees that you can get some pretty easy drain time in. So the game's running a little bit like crap right now. Apologies on the quality. Bad frame rate there. Good thing it's a recording though. So we know that Sona's missing. Pretty sure she's still there though. Here you see our Malphite just get completely thrown off position. Just not really sure what he was trying to do there. When in very aggressive against a guy who can easily chop down his armor, of which I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any yet, which is the other factor. I don't know, this Malphite really didn't play much like a tank until it started getting later in the game, and he really realized that he needed to be tanky and not so castery, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah. So I have to hold the lane against these two. It's not too bad. So the big deficiency with Fiddles, if you have a way to disrupt his drain, like say a stun or a silence or something, it becomes immensely difficult to actually get anything going. There you see me get a little bit of drain down against Sona, but I've been having to dodge lots of Corki's damage. I don't want to get hit with his E, ideally, because the armor pen plus the then the massive damage off that is really going to hurt me.